Why am I sideways? Give me a second. Well, Kevin wants to move over here, but good evening, content creators. I gotta fix my camera, so give me a second. It wants to move. Don't you hate your camera wants to move like everything's going on and nothing's going on? Let's see here. There we go. Good evening, content creators. It is Sunday Funday. Sunday Funday. Ladies and gentlemen, it's Sunday Funday. It's also prime time. Good evening, everybody. Thank you guys for coming in for this very special occasion. Prime time is back, baby. Before I get into started, hey, you know what? Tonight, it's going to be a very special show because we're going to do a special event tomorrow morning at 9 a.m. Central Time. Yes, we're going to do episode 1 of the new Today's Morning Show. Yeah, that's right. I'm branching off. I got more work to do. So, yes, ladies and gentlemen, it is great to be back on prime time. Before I get started, I got to thank everybody for helping me, supporting me for the past week. Had a little bit of a hard time, but back where it started from, prime time. All right, we got some people in the house. Let me get over here and start off real quickly. My brother, Babylon is in the house. What is happening, my brother? Told you I'll be back on prime time, and tonight is prime time. Thank you for coming in. Guys, check out this channel. Type in the magical word. Babylon, Zeeman. Nightbot will take care of all that good stuff. Let's see who else is in the house. Professor Travel's in the house. Well, good evening, brother. I haven't talked to you in a long time. Thank you for coming in. You said a nice intro. Well, thank you. A guy named T-Dub made it for me. I got one for the gaming channel. As we speak, he's making one for the morning show, so I can't wait for that one. Yeah, so everybody saying hello to everybody. Guess who's here? Destination Fun. Sherry's in the house. Well, good morning, good afternoon, and good evening. I like saying that. That's good. Everybody say hello to everybody. Yes. Let me go ahead and put in the magic words, see if I can get this working. There we go. Okay, now I gotta type in. I gotta wake up Nightbot. Give me a second. Type in the wonderful magical words. There we go. We got that going on. Well, gotta thank you for coming in on a Sunday night, the first real week of summer. Yeah. So we got that going on. Gonna have fun tonight, you know. My friends, Derek and Amanda, out of time. They're on a cruise, transatlantic cruise, so they won't be on tonight. So I will be doing some stuff a little bit later on. Oh, gotta get this in. Man, it's been a long time since I do this. Give me a second, I gotta set everything up. Facebook, set up Facebook. Here we go. Zippity-doo-dah. Zippity-day. Yes, so guys, thank you guys for coming in. Hocus Pocus. Yeah. All right, hit the like button. Okay, that button's woken up, so go ahead and type in the magic words. Wake up. Yes. For those of you who are watching on Facebook, thank you for coming in. And guys, if you want to be on the panel tonight, the link is up there. I put up the link. Hit that link. You want to be in with the party? The party's going to start. Now, it's starting right now. So, yes. So, okay, we got that going on, so hopefully it'll work, and we will continue. Guys, this week was very interesting. I'm not going to get into a lot of things. I talked about that last night, and I had Jennifer in Vacation Nation on last night. One Star Adventures and Peer Runners, and I tell everything. If you want to know about the real story last night, you can watch last night's prime time. But I gotta say this real quickly. I know. I said I'm gonna talk about it. I'm gonna talk about this. After I left the morning show, I got more subscribers. That's all I have to say about that. But yes, tomorrow morning, 9 a.m. Central Time, first episode of the Z Show Cruise Fun Prime Time Morning Show will start. Yes, we're going to talk about cruise information, crazy as it is, but yeah, we're going to talk about cruise news. We're also going to talk about my favorite ship of all time, the Carnival Jubilee, and my baby mama, Carrie Underwood. Got to talk about her. Yeah. So, okay. So making sure that will come up. Maybe my Nightbot is supposed to be working, but I'll double check that. I'll double check that tomorrow. But guys, thank you guys for coming in. Like I said, the link is up there if you want to join in. Join in the fun tonight. And tonight, I got some things to talk about. I think Nightbot is working. Hopefully it is. It should be working. It's working. Okay, yeah. Destination Fun. Sherry's doing that stuff. I don't know what Nightbot's not doing. It's doing some of it. I gotta recalculate that. I guess I have it on both channels. So I gotta figure that out. But Destination Fun is the moderator. She is the boss lady. Well, thank you for that, Destination Sherry, for that. I appreciate that. She is the moderator. She is the guardian. She is my guardian, ladies and gentlemen. She likes what I do, and she said, "You need to put back prime time. You need to do your old stuff like you used to do back in the day." So that's what we're going to do. So let me get into some news real quick before we continue. So there are big rumors that the Icon Seas will be completed in October. Now, it's going to be completed in October, and there might be some big rumors that the Icon Seas might do a drive-by to Galveston to show off carnivals when they get to Jubilee. The Icon Seas is 80% complete. They're going to be starting in a couple of weeks. Their sea trials, and that's going to be fun. They're going to have some videos of that. I cannot wait to get on that. All right, so Destination's doing that stuff. I don't know what Travels is in here. Thank you for that. Appreciate it. Yes, I will fix Nightbot early on tonight because tomorrow will be a big test for the show. So, wasn't the breaking news over a couple of days ago? Well, guys, if you know Coach Cruz, I like him. He's one of the guys that helped me out with the channel. And he said breaking news. He had Cookie, the cruise director that was on the I think it's the Paradise Dream, something like that. Well, he got his new job. He's gonna be the cruise director of the Mardi Gras. Yes, that is breaking news. He's gonna be the cruise director of the Mardi Gras. So there is two people who are trying to get the job for the Carnival Jubilee, December 23rd. So it's Flying Scotsman and Kendall Fire. I got my odds on Kendall Fire. She lives in Texas. She's the first. She was the youngest cruise director, youngest female cruise director on the Carnival fleet. She has worked on the Mardi Gras before, so she knows the ins and outs of the XL class fleet. Let me go ahead and take a couple of surprises for you. Let's see here. And so we're waiting for the big announcement. I'm waiting for this biggest announcement that's going to happen. I hope this comes true, but hopefully the godmother of the Jubilee will be this young lady right here. And who is that? Ladies and gentlemen, this is my baby mama, Carrie Underwood. My baby mama, Carrie Underwood. Now, I know there's rumors and everything like that. I think she is going to be, hopefully, rumors say that she might be the godmother of the Jubilee. Now, y'all know Carrie Underwood is my baby mama, okay? A lot of people did not like that on the last show, but I think she's going to be the baby mama of the Carnival Jubilee. Now, here's the thing. I figured out she's going to go back to her Vegas tour, and that ends on December 9th. That is on December 9th. Now, here's my clue. This is why I think she's going to get the job at the Jubilee. Next picture, please. Yes, look at that. Now, this was taken a couple of months, like a month ago. She's at the Sirius headquarters in Miami, Florida. And guess what is in Miami, Florida? Carnival Cruise Line. Yeah, baby. See, that gets together. That's real nice. I like that. I love that. So yes, baby mama Carrie Underwood. Gotta love it. So yeah, so it's gonna be very, very interesting. Now, let me get back to the regular stuff. Like I said, this might be a slow night. A lot of people will be watching the NBA finals, which is okay. I'm not gonna watch it; it's too boring for me. So we're checking. The butterflies is in the house. Thank you for coming in, my bruh. Thank you for coming in, brother. You know, I'm still looking for a theme song. So, butterflies, if you're interested, I'm looking for a theme song for the morning show or the Z show Cruise Fun. So a lot of people are saying, hey, why are you doing this now? Usually I'm not here on Sundays, but yes, prime time is here. Prime time is back. And yes, I am, okay, so yeah, I am getting very, very close to 1,000 subscribers. But now I am working on my watch hours. As of right now, I'm putting a bit, okay, 917. Okay, cool. Let's say I got a new subscriber. Thank you for that. Right now I have like over 1,500 hours. So that's why I had to do prime time for now until July 5th. July 5th will be my first anniversary on this YouTube channel. So what are you going to talk about tonight, Dave? You're going to talk about some tips that you need to do when you get on a cruise, or you want to talk about the good stuff. Good stuff is always good. For those of you there's a lot of people are going out on the cruise this weekend. The tropical storm, it's not a tropical storm anymore. It is an area of disturbed weather, and it's off the southwest coast of Florida, headed towards Cuba and the Caribbean Sea. I think the maximum sustained range is probably about 20-25 miles an hour. So that might be pretty rough for cruise ships going to the Caribbean Sea, going to like Cozumel, Honduras, all that. That. Um, so what do you think, Z? What are your plans for the summer? Good question. Good question. Here's the thing, guys. The question is, what am I not going to do for the summer? What am I doing for the summer? Is this? I am in the middle of packing. Um, Remember I told you I started packing since I went to cruise on the Carnival Jubilee, the very first ship, uh, the only best ship coming out pretty soon. Yes, yes, yes. Um, December 23rd, first cruise ship, XL class ship going in Galveston. So I got a couple tips for you guys that you're going on a cruise. First and foremost, if you got a passport and it's going to expire, you must go ahead and get it expired. You go get it renewed before you get on the cruise. Just in case, I strongly recommend you have a passport. I get conflicting reports. You need it or you don't need it. So as of me, I'm going to do mine in July to get that done, so I don't have to worry about it, and I'm good to go. Next thing you need to know when you get on a cruise, you gotta tell your bank and your credit card company that you are going on a cruise, and you're gonna spend a lot more money than you usually do. Uh, yes, you've got to do that because if you're going, I know a lot of people are paying a lot of money for that. Let me see here. All right. Checking. You're welcome. Okay. About destination fun, doing all that stuff. Good. Guys, don't forget to hit that button. Don't forget to hit that thumbs up button. Hit that bell when I go live, especially next week. The schedule will be Monday to Friday at 9 a.m. Central Time. And yes, we're going to be talking about cruising. We're also going to talk about Carnival Jubilee, Baby and Mama, and we might have some special guests. You never know. Yeah, so we are doing that. Next thing you need to know, the next thing you need to do, especially for me, if you're going to do a drink package, go ahead and buy the drink package, pay it off before you get on the cruise. And then when you get on the cruise, you don't have no bills to pay. You don't have to wait for it. You don't have to have extra bills. That's what I'm trying to say. And guys, if you have not, don't forget when you get on board the cruise, there are two things you need to do. First, you need to put your phone on airplane mode, because if you don't do that, you get a nasty bill when you get back. And number two, and most important, you need to go to the muster station. Muster station, before you get on the bar, go to the muster station, get that taken care of. It'll take at least 3 to 5 minutes to go ahead and do that. And then you're on your vacation mode. Other tip that you need to do on a cruise, just get some extra cash. Bring some extra cash with you, especially if you're coming into the port and you're going to give your bags to the porter. I tip a lot. I tip a lot more than I used to do. I tip them more because I want to make sure my luggage will get there first. So you know they know the system. You tip them more, they'll put your luggage in the front of the luggage claim, and they'll check it out. And then when you get on board your cabin, near your cabin, they'll be right there. And that's good service. That's good responsibility. Because these guys work hard. They work a lot harder than you guys think. They work awful hard. And the porters are luckily people that work. They got a contract with somebody with a cruise company. So yeah, they work hard. Just typical. Ain't gonna hurt you. You're on vacation mode. All right. So you're getting ready to get on the cruise. You get ready to have some fun. Um, Before you start drinking alcohol, the night before you get on the cruise, drink water. Be hydrated before you get on the cruise. Absolutely, guys. Here's the thing. I will get to the hotel. Get to the hotel. Guy was staying a couple of days before the cruise. The day of the cruise, get you some big breakfast. You don't know how long it's going to be to get on board. It'll take 30 minutes to 3 hours. It depends what your time is. I'm getting there as soon as I eat my continental breakfast. So I'm going to get there at 9 o'clock. Boarding, hopefully going to try to get the boarding there about 10:30. I'll be waiting in line. Yes, I have been waiting in line. This is going to be fun. I'm going to have my phone off. I'm going to have it on phone off. I'm going to have one of the MP3 player. I'm going to be checking out, chilling out. Hopefully it won't be cold, but yeah, you never know in Texas. Texas has a different kind of weather. Now, as far as the Carnival Jubilee is concerned, and the city of Galveston, guys, don't forget, it might be hot, it might be cold. You might have to bring a jacket, a hoodie, sweater, sweatpants, and then bring some, depends on the weather. The weather changes. Bring some extra clothes in your backpack, because you know your luggage probably won't get back to your room. Later on, you have to do it early evening. If you want to take a swim or you want to get in a hot tub, have some extra clothes with you. Put it in the backpack, what I do. And yes, I pack a lot. A lot of people say, yeah, you get mad at me because I pack a lot, but yes, I do pack a lot. Let's see what else is going on. What is going on? We got 4 people in that house. Oh, God. Guys, don't forget to hit. Okay. Guys, don't forget to hit the thumbs up button. Always do that. Usually I'm not here on Sundays. So, yeah, I'm doing this. Quick reminder, has some videos out there telling what the schedule is for the morning show. I keep saying it. I might have put that on Nightbot. But tomorrow will be the first day. If you want to be a special guest, let me know. Let me know, and I'll send you the link, and we'll do it that way. So I can see you. I'll see you on there on the panel and stuff like that. All right. So the next thing you need to do when you get on a cruise ship. Carnival does this, especially if you go to eat the first night at the 555 Steakhouse. I already made my reservations. They will go quickly, especially this first cruise. I already booked the 555 Steakhouse. You get the steakhouse. You get a free bottle of wine. Now, I am not a wine taster, so anybody in the chat that drinks wine, tell me what would be a good wine to drink, because I think I drank wine years ago. I'm not a real fan of wine, but yes, I will be doing a review of the restaurant, the steak, and the wine. Yeah, because you get the free bottle of wine. I don't know. I'm going to open it up. I'm going to take it home with me. I don't know what I'm going to do. It depends. I'm going to try some separate wines when I get on board. But yeah. Okay, so that is that. That is that. I already said that. But guys, the next day will be a full sea day. Now here's the thing. A full sea day on a cruise ship, you must have 2 or 3 things. I don't need it, but y'all guys probably do. Look at that. See, I got a 24-hour can. Yes, you need sunscreen. Ladies and gentlemen, you need sunscreen for that. You need sunscreen for your cruising. Sunscreen, once again, you must be hydrated. Drink some water. before you start drinking, or you get your tan. You want to stay hydrated. That sun will eat you alive if you do not. Um, I think the gauge is like sunscreen 50. Yeah. Let's see here. Both lights in the house. Let's see what he's talking about. Uh, just doing. Okay. Let's see here. But Files is in the house. What's happening, bro? I think if you want to be on here, we got one people here. Okay, so yes, everybody's dropping off and just saying hello. Yeah, I just came here for a couple of minutes. I know a lot of people are eating dinner, just relaxing, getting to watch the NBA finals. Blood Files, I gotta tell you some news, bro. Starting this show Monday morning, 9 a.m. Central Time. It'll be the first episode of the brand new Z Show Cruise Fun. Prime time in the morning. For those of you who are going to work, you're driving, that will be a good show. We're going to talk about some good stuff. We are going to talk about cruising. We're also going to be talking about your favorite movies, your favorite music you want to listen to on your travels, especially all kinds of tech things. And this Wednesday, we will have a tech show Wednesday afternoon at 2 o'clock Central Time. We're going to be talking about some tech stuff, because especially if you are a content creator, you want to get your tech equipment, you want to have the perfect PC, all your laptops, all your editing software must be working. If you want to get the fastest when you're doing your editing software, we'll be doing a course. I'll have a special guest on that show. We're going to be talking about tech stuff when it comes to content creating and good stuff like that. Let's see here. Well, forgot to talk about. By the way, next week, prime time will be on every day. Monday will be 7 o'clock. Tuesday will be 6 o'clock. And then Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday will be at 7 p.m. I will be going live, especially because I gonna need some hours. Hate to say that, but yeah, I'm gonna do that. Oh, by the way, I gotta say thank you to 917 subscribers. Thank you guys so much for that. I really appreciate that. Like I said, Howie Cruz is going to come on at 8 o'clock. I'll be off before then. I want to talk to them. Especially because they got some videos on the Combo Celebration. I got to get ready for the Combo Jubilee. Yes. So I came out tonight just to tell everybody thank you. Thank you guys so much for all your love and your support and your prayers. I got to say a special thank you to Sherry. She is the moderator. Thank you, Sherry, so much for being there. Tell Danny I said hello. And tell Danny if he wants to be on a tech show on Wednesday afternoon. I don't know what's the schedule like, but we're going to have a special guest. We're going to talk about some tech stuff, how to build a gaming PC, a PC that would be easier for your editing your videos. And we're going to talk about NAS device like I like to talk about. NAS device for your YouTube videos. You want to have it like a storage. And yes, this week, there are going to be some new videos coming out on my cruise of the Navigated Seas. I got one of the hard drives working on that. It's almost complete. I'm going to do some major editing. There's some stuff you guys have not seen yet on that cruise of Navigated Seas, and we're going to get it done. before I get monetized. So, and I'm gonna take all the music off of that one and put my own YouTube studio. But yes, but Files, thank you for coming in. Yes, I watched your show and what you did this week and last week for our fallen heroes. Dude, I appreciate what you did. You spent some time talking about the fallen heroes. You went to the cemetery to put some flags. Thank you, my brother, for doing that. And you know, I love my men and women in uniform, military. I support them 110%. My father was a Vietnam veteran. He did 2 tours in Vietnam. He came back. The government gave him Agent Orange, and he passed away with Agent Orange. So yeah, it's what you did over the past couple of weeks, dude. I appreciate you. A lot of people say, well, okay, cool. Let's see what else we're gonna talk about before we get out of here. Um, I just want to thank you guys, all you guys, for supporting me for the past couple of months. And ladies and gentlemen, yes, it's been almost 140 days without no alcohol. I can say thank you. I have to say thank you for that. You guys helped me a lot doing that uh, through that area. Oh, guess who's here? One Sean Adventures in the house. I'm just a bill. Only a bill. And sitting here on Capitol Hill. Yeah. Bill's in the house. Thank you for coming in, bro. Let's see here. Yeah. Sherry saying hello to Bill on Short Adventures. Guys, don't forget, if you want some good stuff, go to his lives on Thursday at 3 p.m. Central. 3 p.m. Central, 4 p.m. 4 p.m. Eastern, 3 p.m. Central on Thursdays. One Shot Adventures in the house. He does that pretty good. I like that. He is a solo cruiser. He gets some good deals. And let me talk about the good deals now. The casino deals is not as popular like it was a year ago or 2 years ago. I think it's time, during those 3 years we had COVID and the shutdown, and they're trying to get their money. I don't blame them for doing that because those people work way too hard and they need to get paid. Some of those people get contracts for 6 months or a year, work on these ships. So yeah. Let's see what else is going on. The Godfather, they got a Godfather for a cruise ship from Europe going to New York. The Godfather for that cruise ship is Jay Leno. Jay Leno's on there, the Godfather. So yeah, that's interesting. But like I said before, before this month, before I was talking about live, hopefully Kindle Fire will get the cruise director for the Carnival Jubilee because she was the first youngest female on the Carnival Cruise fleet. She lives in Texas. The last couple sailors she lived in Texas was the Carnival Vista, and then she went to the Carnival Mardi Gras and trained on that one. But yes, Cookie will be the cruise director for the Mardi Gras that has been confirmed by Coach Cruz. So he's very good with that stuff. So I think there's two the contest between Kindle Fire and the Flying Scotsman. I really don't know about him. Well, hopefully down here in the great state of Texas, Kindle Fire will get that job. And yeah, that'll be a good job for the XL class ship. So yeah. Let's see what else is going on here. Yeah. So, guys, don't forget. If you want to find something very interesting tomorrow morning, my morning show, first episode, will be tomorrow morning at 9 a.m. Central, 10 a.m. Eastern Time. That'll be the first show. I'm going to be doing some good stuff on that one. Uh, Cruise news, yes, definitely cruise news over the weekend. There's a lot of things that happen over the weekend when it regards to cruising. Um, there's some cruising over at the Pacific. So yeah, I think cruising is almost back to normal. So we will see. We will see. There is a news report. Let me see if I got the news report here. I think I got a couple of news reports. We'll go ahead and double check that. Let's see here. Okay, here we go. Let's see here. Yeah. All right, that one's done. Okay. Cruise news. Here we go. We got the cruise news coming up, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you for that. I get my news. Cruise hype. It has every cruise company. We're gonna go check on Carnival Cruise Line, see what's going on with that. Um, so we might have some trivia, especially for the Carnival Cruise. Let's see here. All right. Okay, let's see here. Uh, okay, so just double checking here. Just checking on here, see what's going on. Okay, here we go. Here's some news that happened a couple of, I think it was, yes. Cruise Hype, the godfather for the Carnival Valencia is none other than the comedian and former host of the Tonight Show, Jay Leno. Um, so he will be the first man to do that. A date of the ship's naming ceremony. They're gonna name it. So yeah. So he's gonna be getting on there in New York. So that's interesting. Jay Leno's gonna be that one, the Godfather, and since the Jay. Okay, let's see. Just doing some quick news for over the weekend. Uh, Carnival Panorama had some issues. I read back in Long Beach this weekend. How it would affect next sailing. Yeah, so some of these ships are having some issues. They're still trying to recover from the COVID. Most of these ships, I know the Vista has not been a dry dock since uh, before the shutdown. They have not been there. Um, and here's the things that I don't like to see. The search ends for the person that was overboard on the Carnival Magic. It looks like the FBI might be getting into that investigation. Huh. Interesting with that. So yes, they ended the search for the man missing overboard. So yeah, it's one of those days. Uh, but my question is to everybody on here. So the Carnival Sunrise or Sunshine. Had that minor incident coming back to the Carolinas and then went into the storm. Um, Night before, the captain said there might be some storms in the area. Now, there's some people trying to get their money back. But yeah, the cruise is almost over. They're on the way back. They should not get their money back. That's just me. Some people are trying to be greedy. Yeah, so let's see here. Okay. Just went overboard. Yeah. Um, Yeah, so Derek, I'll tell you when I'll be on tonight. I will tell you when I'll be on tonight. They might be doing a live, but I don't think so. It's 8 o'clock, so it's probably about 1, 2, 3 o'clock in the morning. I don't think Derek and Amanda are on there. All right. Okay, so here we go. Here we go. This is the thing I talked about. Kuzia ICs, welcome aboard. Welcome to the show. Welcome to Prime Time. Just reading some news. Thank you for coming in. Don't forget to hit that button. Let's see. Now, this is what I talked about a couple minutes ago. Carnival cruise ship back sailing at the Storing cruise and damage. Oh, wow. Despite very bad weather conditions, the 9-hour delay. So that cruise ship was delayed 9 hours to get him back to Carolina. They patched some of the stuff up and went back sailing. Wow. Okay. Yeah. So it's just weird that once again, there's a lot of things that's going on with that. Was it the captain's fault going through the story, or could they just wait another day and see? We won't find out until the really report will come out for that. So yeah, that's one of those things you just got to deal with. Let's see here. Okay. Here's another report. Carnival jets sailing from Galveston in the next week need to be aware of area final boarding call that originally planned. See, yeah. As for the people that do the last minute, yeah, okay. No, it just, yeah, it's always back to normal. Yeah, so I had not been to, yes, I had not been to the Western Caribbean, so I don't know about the ports about the Caribbean, Haiti, Puerto Rico, and so forth, so forth. Uh, I really don't want to do that now, so, let's see here. Okay, one of the ships, Carnival probably still in dry dock and getting remodeled and everything. And yeah, some of these things need to happen. Carnival probably needs to do it. The Carnival Vista definitely need to go to dry dock because the Pride and the Vista were the only two ships running during the COVID-19 shutdown to get the crews to different back and forth to cruise and supply the ships. So those two definitely need to get there. Now, when the Jubilee gets here to Galveston, the Vista will be going to the East Coast. This should be going to dry dock, but hey, you never know what's going to happen to that. Let's see here. Huge $53 million Galveston terminal upgrade started. Yeah, so yeah, they get ready to update the terminal for that. Okay, so yeah, a lot of things are coming on the news, and yes, okay, so now we got all right. We're gonna do a special episode at the end of the week on Sunday nights, and I'm gonna say it. It is the Knucklehead of the Week. The Knucklehead of the Week was a knucklehead that was at a cruise port climbing from balcony to another balcony. Now, this knucklehead doesn't realize there are cameras everywhere. Cameras everywhere. And this knucklehead was just coming outside the balcony to another balcony. This guy should be banned for life. He should be banned for life. He should be banned for life because he's just basically stupid. We got We got Santa Claus. Santa Claus is coming to town. It is Bill, aka Santa Claus.
Hey Z,
Good
hey, that's
evening.
Mr. Fun.
Good evening, bro. I know you heard the story. I heard the story about that knucklehead that was climbing outside his balcony at the port.
Oh
And
yeah,
does he realize there's cameras everywhere?
he probably didn't. Probably hadn't been on many cruises, didn't know.
It's just you just got people just acting like fools. Climbing out the balcony. They had a couple weeks ago. A guy was filming and doing fishing off of the balcony and catching fish.
Right.
I mean, you spend all
Well,
that
it sounds
money.
funny at the time, so they,
It's funny at the time, but they got banned for life. It's just, yeah, I like that. It's just funny. Yeah, I might have put on this show, the knucklehead of the day, and get the news out. So you heard about the breaking news. Jay Leno will be on the Godfather, the combo, Ulunosa, I think, or no,
no,
middle.
Maravilla,
Yeah, there. I can't even.
it's one
He's
of
the
them.
first guy to be a Godfather of that cruise. So Derek, and Amanda are on that cruise. So I guess he's gonna be going at New York, and they're gonna rename christen the ship out there in New York. But he is the first man to be a Godfather. So am I getting worried? No, I'm not getting worried. Please, I hope to the Lord there
I
will
think
all be a
I think there's
Godfather
been
on the
another.
phone with
There's
you.
been another Godfather before. I don't think he's the first Godfather. I think there's been another one. Let me try to think of who. It seems like I remember hearing about another Godfather. I can't
Yeah,
remember the name right now. So
yeah. So it's one of those days. So I was just coming here, just doing some stuff, watching the news, and tell what's going on. How was your weekend, Mr. William?
I ran into some issues, but I'm still here, still still kicking it.
How was the fight last night?
It wasn't much of a fight. It was Clarissa Shields uh, versus Cornejo, I believe. Cornejo. Anyway, it was a pretty good fight. Well, it wasn't much of a fight. It was a shutout. Clarissa Shields won every round, all 10 rounds, but it was a
Oh,
fight.
so what? Yeah. So it was an actual fight. It was not no quick knockout.
No, no, it went. The women there was a for the championship, I believe, but it was 10 rounds, 10 to 2 minute rounds.
Oh, okay,
Hold on, hold,
cool, cool.
hold on,
That,
one,
yeah.
hold on 1 second for me.
Okay, as Bill is doing that, so we're talking about knuckleheads. We're talking about knuckleheads that were doing stupid stuff, and they don't realize that there are cameras everywhere, and I guess they want to get caught. I guess they want to waste their money on a cruise. Um, so when that happens, it's just fun to me. They're going to spend all that money and do something silly like that. So
People do it all the time.
I know, but they gotta realize there are cameras everywhere, and it's just one of those things that they do. So I talked about your show's coming up this coming Thursday at 3 o'clock Central, right?
3 o'clock Central, 4 o'clock Eastern time. Yep, I have Banter with Bill 23, I believe. Not quite
Yeah,
sure what we're
so
going to talk
you can
about.
do this.
We're going to talk about uh, like for new cruisers, what process you have to go through to book a cruise and how to pick a cruise and things like that. So we're gonna talk about that, or I say we, me, I. or whoever.
Yeah, yeah, it's one of the. Now, I gotta ask you this question. I should have asked you this a long time ago. When you were doing your cruise from Australia to Seattle, did they give you an explanation why they kept your passport?
Yeah, that's the way they do it in the French Polynesian islands. So Tahiti, Moorea, and Numia. That's just how they do it. That's their policy. They're French islands, so I'm assuming that's the way they do it in France.
So, so what will happen if somebody got stranded on those islands and the cruise ship leaves and you don't have your passport?
Well, I'm sure they would work that out. If you're not on board, they know who's not on board by because you didn't check in. So I would assume they would gather your passport from your stateroom or look into your stateroom and see if they can find the passport and take it off the ship.
Yeah, that would freak me out, especially when you told me. Yeah, you told me they called their cabin to come out later and say, "Mr. Bill, do you have your passport?" And you said, "No, I gave it to you."
Yeah,
We that would
that was
freak me out.
that wasn't a good feeling.
But they finally resolved that to come out later and say, "Oh yeah, we have it." I mean,
They did.
but,
They again. I'm glad they had it.
yeah, it was. I mean, it was. It was just driving me insane that I had, "Oh, Mr. Robert, we know we have your passport. We can't find your passport." Oh man, I'll be.
Well, they never
Uh,
they never said they couldn't find it. They just want to know if I had it. So they never actually said they couldn't find it.
yeah, yeah. It's one of those things. Yeah. That's why. I guess it happens like is it an Austrian rule or is it a French rule or I thought Carnival was the one responsible for that.
No, I mean Carnival doesn't dictate rules to other countries. Countries their immigrations is they run it how they want to run it, and Carnival can comply or not go to that country. So one of their things is to collect passports and hold on to them.
Yeah, so that's why. See, that's why Bill had, other than his passport, he had his ID with him. So, because a lot of people when you get back to the port, they want to see ID. Yeah, I, I think I never showed my ID. Other than when I was getting back from Custom Mexico, they just want to see my CLC card, and that's what. That's what That's why I always take my passport anywhere. Everywhere I go, I'll take my passport. You know, uh, anything can happen, and yeah. So my recommend for anybody that's going on the port and bring two forms of ID, the passport or ID, driver's license, just in
Right.
case. And yeah, um, but there's not a lot of pickpockets over there, so I don't know about the East Caribbean, but the West Caribbean, it's very very safe, especially Cozumel. It's very very safe. So I have not been to the East Side, so I don't know about that. But yeah, I was just worried about that because I just you don't know where my passport is. Okay, I'll be at guest services until they found it. I'll be
Um,
like this.
I'm not gonna ruin my vacation because they couldn't find it. It's not gonna help me out.
Yeah,
Be down
yeah,
there. I'd rather be at a
yeah.
bar someplace. I'd rather
Yeah.
be on the Lido deck or something. So again, and they found it, so it all worked out.
So, what do you think about these ships? The ship you're on and the regular cargo cruise ship. What were the good points about this ship, and what were the bad points comparing this ship and the regular like Cargo Dream or Cargo Paradise?
Well, it's just the Luminosa is just a smaller ship. It's an older ship, a smaller ship. So the size for people that don't like large ships, the size, it was you didn't have to walk a lot, to get from place to place. Um, like it was one main dining room. They had two floors, but one main dining room. and the theaters on the opposite end of the ship. So I mean, again, people like what they like. I like larger ships because I just like more. I like more food options. More entertainment options. But again, I mean, a day on any cruise ship is better than a day on land to me. But
Oh yeah, yeah,
everybody's not like that.
yeah. So, other than that, so it's pretty cool. See, when I saw your videos of doing live, you look like you're a very happy young man. You had your sunglasses on. Sometimes you had your hat on. You just say, "Hey man, this is who I am. I'm just a traveling man." There's a song named "The Traveling Man." I don't know if
Yeah.
it's you,
Well,
but
see, you'll never see me unhappy on a cruise ship. So
I mean, you were looking happy. I said, "Man, he must." I say, "Oh, he must have some fun at the casino." Yeah.
I had good times. I had bad times. But again, I'm on a cruise ship. I'm living a dream. You know, I mean, people would love to been in my spot.
Oh,
Yeah,
oh,
I'm living
yeah.
a dream.
Yes. I was one of those guys and said, "Man, I was." I would have gained at least 30 pounds on that cruise ship. I'm telling you. Because
Well, two things. When I was on a cruise ship, you had to be under a certain weight. You had to be under 250 pounds to get on. Let me take that back. To go do the helicopter ride, you had to be under 250 pounds, or you had to pay a 50% extra seat charge. So it was 300 and whatever, $350. So I would have had to pay like another $175 if I was over 250. So I didn't want to gain any weight. I was around 240 ish. So I didn't want to gain any weight and that's like being clothed. So if you had boots on and things like that. So I didn't want to eat too much. But luckily for me, the food. I wasn't really impressed with the food, especially like the buffet. So all I did was really eat. I ate breakfast in the morning, and then I ate in the main dining room. Maybe I got a snack at the buffets every now and then, like a dessert or something like that. But I really didn't eat. I ate 2 meals a day. Long story short.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, yeah. And those of you who want to see One Shot Adventures, cruise he did, he has all kinds of good videos. Now, the thing I want to talk about that we were talking about is the video you're doing when you're at the nightclub. Can you explain what was going on in the nightclub? Do you remember what was going on in the nightclub?
When?
I think it was a time, it was me, you, and Eddie. You came on live during you're at the nightclub. It was almost empty. And I asked you, I said, "Hey, man, you want to go do some dancing or anything?" You said, "No, I'm just chilling out." But it was empty, huh?
Yeah. Well, most nights it was pretty empty, but some nights they a few people came down. The DJ, he was okay. Best
Yeah.
DJ ever had at sea was DJ Q on the Carnival Celebration.
Yes,
Pier Runners made it in.
yeah.
Pier Runners made it in. He said he's sharing this out on Facebook.
Well, thank you, Phil Runners. What is happening, bro? Hope you're doing great.
It looks like maybe Twitter and Facebook.
Yeah, he's on Facebook, but thank you for coming in. Phil Runners is a very cool guy. Yeah, I heard rumors. I heard good things about that DJ on the celebration. Um, some of those guys play the same old stuff just about every night. I used to be DJ back in the day, high school and stuff like that. And stuff you cannot just play the same old stuff every night because you can tell when they're playing the same old songs over and over again in the one set. You gotta change it around, but yeah,
right.
There's a good DJ. I think Shannon told me that. I said you gotta be different every set, every night. You gotta be different. And she told me she has thousands of music when she's doing that. So it's work. I mean, I understand they got. So these DJs have something else to do, or they're just getting paid to be a DJ, right? Or they have another job.
Well, I've seen them. You know, they've done like some trivia shows where, say, it was a musical trivia, or where they did that. They're on the Lido deck. They're at the nightclub, wherever they, wherever they need music. I assume the DJ is there. I don't recall seeing them doing anything else. Like some of the people, like the waiters in the main dining room, you'll see them at the buffet or places, and then some of the bar, the waitresses and waiters and waitresses. Sometimes you'll see around the ship in different places, but the DJs, I've never seen them really doing anything else other than being DJs.
Mm-hmm.
You'll see like the Fun Squad. You'll see them, um, doing the embarkation muster drill or whatever. So DJs, I've never seen them do anything. So I'm not saying they don't, but I don't know. I just never seen them.
Yeah. So hopefully we get. You know what? That's why I'm saying. You heard that Cookie got that job on the Mardi Gras, so he's gonna be doing the Mardi Gras. So so it's between Kendall Fire and Eagle Scotland or something like that. Some guy from Scotland. I think Kendall Fire.
Chris Williams, he is very good. Chris Williams, the Flying Scotsman, he is
Yeah,
very, very good. He's one of the.
he's one of the finalists, and Kendall Fire is the other one.
I don't remember ever being on a ship with Kendall Fire, so I can't speak on Kendall Fire, but I definitely love the Scotsman, and I loved Lee Mason,
Mm-hmm.
and the guy I just got off the ship with, Jackie Tang. He grew on me, and a guy named Andy Mercer. I really enjoyed Andy Mercer. He was very personable. Very he wasn't. He hasn't been around as long as the some of the other people, but I think Andy Mercer he'll be one of the top cruise directors in the near future.
Yeah, in the near future, I think. It might be a combination of Flying Scotsman and Kendall Fire, since the Jubilee will be the first new ship. And if you have both of them, it'd be great. I think they'll have that for the first couple of months of that voyage of the Jubilee. Because Kendall Fire was on the Mardi Gras for a couple of months, and then
yeah, I saw a video with her. It's like she had a good time on it. She did well on the Mardi Gras. Hey, Anthony on the move. Welcome in.
Hey, Anthony, what is happening? What is going on? What is happening? Just bringing back a little bit of prime time in the house.
Prime time.
Prime time. Sometimes you got to go back to the old school. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. I know what you're saying. But yeah, the thing is, I am looking forward for the Carnival Jubilee. I am very looking for that. Now with when I had the drink package, all that stuff, I'm gonna try out some new stuff, especially a lot of young ladies like the wine. So I gotta get into the wine mode. I got I got to try the red wine or the white wine. So I'm gonna try to do that before I get on the cruise and find out which one I like. I think I'll try the red wine for the steak. How was your steaks on your cruise? On the
they weren't bad. The steaks that I had, they weren't bad.
Was it a prime rib or T-bone?
It was either a fillet or like a New York strip, and again, they were okay. I'm trying to think. The fillet was good. I think it was actually cooked. I like a medium steak, but I would prefer if they're off on the steak that it goes a little more to the cooked side. So medium well. So between a medium and a medium well is how I like my steak.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. So that's
just a little pink inside. Just not a lot, but a little pink, a little flavor. Some people eat it medium rare, and that's just
Oh, that's just disgusting. Yeah, I could not do that. I'm sorry, but I'm not Dracula. I'm not Blackula. I'm not. I'm not gonna be sucking some blood. Anyways, so you know what? I know you get ready to go on the Royal Caribbean, one of the Oasis class ships. This will be your first time being on the Royal Caribbean.
No, I've been on Enchantment of the Seas. And it was a few years ago. Sheila E. had a chartered cruise, and I did Enchantment of the Seas. And Destination Fun, how I like my seafood, I like it still in the ocean.
Yeah,
That's how I like my seafood.
Bill. So tell me, you don't like tuna fish?
No.
You don't like? I mean, when you're a kid, you haven't had tuna fish sandwich.
No.
Oh man, you don't know what you're missing. Anyways, yeah.
Give me chicken, give me turkey, maybe, but no fish, no.
Oh, I'll guarantee doing so. The second night will be Christmas Eve. Yeah. Let's see. Okay.
Well, that'll be lobster.
No. The first Funday will be Christmas Eve.
Right.
And that's when they're doing the lobster. I'm gonna have my lobster. I'm gonna have my steak. It's an elegant night, so
it's more likely to be elegant night. Yep.
Yeah, so I talked to my figure this morning. He said, "You going on that cruise?" He said, "Yeah, you gonna dress sharp?" I said, "You better believe it." I'm going. I didn't get a chance to go to my prom when I was in high school, and I missed that. So this is gonna be my prom, 37 years later. But yeah, I'm gonna be dressing sharp. I'm gonna be dressing clean. I'll be at least 50 pounds lighter than I am. So yeah. The thing about that is Jeremy and Cheryl just got back from the celebration, and Cheryl, I love her and everything, but she bought 10 pairs of shoes, and after that cruise, her feet were killing her. Apparently, well, you've been on a celebration, the walking. I mean, you probably had to do a lot of walking on that cruise ship.
I mean, I guess it just didn't seem. It's a large ship, but I mean, it's 2.5 football fields compared to 3 football fields. So to me, it's not that big a difference than like when you start looking at the Vista class ship. It's not much bigger than a Vista class ship.
I mean, it's more than ever going to be back in shape, and you got to wear the right shoes. The right shoes, ladies and gentlemen. The right shoes, right? That's why I just wear. I'm upgrading at least 3 or 4 pairs of shoes. I'll bring some sneakers, flip flops, just some comfortable dress shoes, and probably some. What do you call those shoes you wear on the beach? In the water?
I just call them beach shoes or water shoes.
Water shoes. I gotta get some of those because especially if I go to I don't know because we're going to Honduras, Cozumel. Cozumel is gonna be quick. What are you gonna do in Cozumel, Bill?
Cozumel, I think everybody's supposed to be. No, that's a different cruise. I don't know. Cozumel, I think, isn't that where Mr. Sancho's is?
Yes.
So I think I'm doing that on the booze cruise. So I probably won't do that in Cozumel. So I'm not sure. I'll start looking it up. I'm notorious late for planning things. So.
Yeah, they got Mr. Sancho's there. They got Paradise Beach.
Maybe Paradise Beach. If I go to Mr. Sancho's on the booze cruise, maybe I'll try Paradise Beach.
Yeah, I'm one of those guys. I'll go to Cozumel. It's one of those things you just go to the port, and I'm very happy because you got the shops. You have the 3 Amigos on one side, and you got Senior Yards on the other. Get my drinking on that one, and then I'll go find me some rum cake. Oh boy. I'll be taking at least 2 or 3 trips back and forth to cruise ship because those rum cakes are, oh man, they're good. If you haven't had a rum cake on that, it's good.
Yeah,
One is,
so I like the rum cake.
what's that?
I said I like the rum cake.
Oh yeah, they got different flavors of the rum cake. So I might have to be, I might have to buy 12 at a time and go back to the cruise ship, drop it off, and go get some more. Those things are so good. It is so good to have that. So there is a all-inclusive restaurant when you leave out to the port. You take a left, and they got those shops over there. There's a restaurant. It's an all-inclusive restaurant for $50. All you can eat and drink. It's right there. I might be doing that. Or I'm trying to talk. I'm going to talk to Derek to see if you want to do a parasailing because I know Bill, you don't want to do that.
You never know. Might need content, so you never know.
Yeah, I'm going to support the channel. You're going to hear. If I do it, you're going to hear somebody screaming. It's going to be me. But I got to think, hey, that'd be beautiful content for the channel. So yes, that is absolutely great.
I might do the pyramids. I think the pyramids down there in Cozumel, so I might go down there and see the Mayan pyramids.
The Iron Pyramids, yeah. So it's gonna be. I'm telling you, it's gonna be a lot of fun, and I don't see Embarkation Nation, so we can talk about that cruise. Yeah, the Jubilee is coming great. Key executives will be on there. Christine, President will be on there. You know, it's just gonna be. I think that cruise ship. I think to be the first people on there, it's gonna be a lot of people want to know what that ship's all about. So, and the internet on the celebration was fabulous when Howie Cruz was on. So they did some live feeds with just off the wall craziness, no interruption. I guess they had the new Starlink on the celebration. So since the Jubilee's gonna have the new Starlink, I just cannot wait. I had to do a Segway party. Yeah, because I want to see Bill doing the wobble dance.
Yeah. Well, as long as I get somebody to record it, I'll do it.
All right.
I'll do the wobble.
We'll get Amanda. We'll get Amanda or Cheryl can record that because Jeremy does he did a wobble dance. I said, man, you walking dog. If you would. Good John High Seas has something to say. Let me see what he has to say. I'm thinking about baking a Amarillo pound cake tomorrow. Oh.
It sounds good.
That sounds, man. What time you gonna make it, and can we come over?
Yeah, Anthony, that does sound good.
That sounds very, very good. You might want to eat something before you eat that. Yeah. So, the report is the Icon series will be ready in October, and so it might be a possibility. They might do a drive-by to Galveston, but they don't want to take no passengers. They're just going to show the Icon series is going to the new Royal Caribbean Cruise Terminal, or they're going to show at the Carnival and say, "Hey, Galveston, this was coming next. You got to get ready." They built that new Royal Caribbean cruise port to handle I guess they handle an Oasis class ship, and they're gonna need some modifications to do the Icon class ship. That Icon of the Seas, Bill, you know what you got? I know I gotta I gotta save money for that thing. That thing's gonna be huge. Hopefully I can make some good. Hopefully we can win some money at the casinos. I think those casino slot machines can be very loose because they're gonna have some key executives. They're gonna have a lot of media, a lot of hype about that cruise. I think Now, if I win some money on that cruise ship, well, we'll just say it'll be a fine time on the Jubilee.
Uh-oh.
No, it's not gonna be that bad. It's just I'm just gonna be. You gonna see a big old smile on my face, and uh, I'll be buying some stuff on the fun shops. You better believe it. Do you buy anything at the fun shops?
No, I don't. I was going to buy something for the celebration, but I made a mistake and I waited till like the last day or the day before the last day to go in there and look, and all the inaugural stuff was gone. So um, the Jubilee, I will buy like a sweatshirt or a jacket for about the inaugural cruise. Um, like the first day or whatever, first day, second day. I'll get one right away for that. And I should have did it before, but again, I procrastinated and waited, and by the time I got it, they had celebration stuff, but it didn't have anything about the inaugural, and all I really cared about was the inaugural. But they did give us a book, I don't know if you remember, but they gave us a book, a
Yes.
hardbound book, which is nice, even though I never looked at it.
You gonna take it?
Hopefully they do something like that with the Jubilee.
You don't take it home with you?
Yeah. Oh yeah, you can bring it home. There's one per cabin.
Well, yeah. As soon as I see it on the cabin, I'm gonna do a review on it, and that'll be a souvenir. That would be a great souvenir, especially when I get the indoor cabin. I'm hoping I might have to do an upgrade if Bruce let me know when the upgrade comes up.
There you go.
I think in the first October they're gonna be doing some upgrades, and so I might do that. But I'll be real satisfied to be an interior cabin. I love them. Not a lot of light. If you get an interior cabin on a Carnival cruise, you got to have a light on your phone or alarm. Yeah.
Nah, most of them you just leave the bathroom light on, close the door, light comes through under the door, and from the hallway you have light, so it's like a night light. Yeah. You're good. I mean, again, people are different.
Yeah, I usually keep the TV on.
If you gave me, a choice between a balcony and an interior room, and they were the same price, I would do a balcony.
Oh.
But again, if you gave me a choice between a balcony or two interior rooms, or two separate cruises with interior rooms, I would take the two separate cruises.
Mm-hmm. The interior, yeah. Now, if I do a balcony, that'll be just. If I do a balcony, I don't want to go home. I'm just saying. I think the cruise I was on with my buddy of mine, we had the balcony cruise to navigate the seas. It was just great. You get up early in the morning, you sit out there, you get some sun, you see the sunrise, and you just
Right. Well, that's what that's good for. Yep.
The sunrise material. Yeah, that's gonna be a video. I'll definitely be doing a video for sunrise.
I don't get up that early, so I very rarely catch sunrise. Very, very rarely.
Yeah, but
Alaska.
Yeah, so it's one of those things. I did that when I was on the navigating the seas. And by the way, for those of you who are, which I just had this funny, the Carnival, the 15. When you get the drink package, it doesn't work to the next day. So I think it's Carnival because they want to be cheap. Because I know for a fact, Royal Caribbean, when you buy the drink package, it works. Except when you get on that cruise ship, that's when it starts working. And yeah, so that's why I got the onboard credit. So I'm not gonna be worried about it. When I get on board that cruise ship, I'm gonna put my phone, put your phone in airplane mode, do the muster drill, Good. Yeah, I would be doing the muscle drill.
Right.
It's like I think it's like 2 or 3 minutes for the muscle drill.
I've gone as quickly as 5 seconds, and then as long as maybe 5 minutes.
Yeah.
I literally had them just swipe my card and told me, "You know how to do it, right?" And I said, "Right," and then they said, "Go ahead." Anthony on the move says, "I don't use the balcony enough to get that class of cabin." Yeah, see, I'm the same way. I mean, again, if I'm taking a date, maybe then maybe I splurge because they probably would like to see the balcony.
Right.
I like looking at the water. However, I like to people watch. I go upstairs and people watch and look at the water at the same time, or I go to the aft of the ship and try to look there. So I don't use my cabin enough to upgrade the cabin. That's why people they say suites and things like that. I've had suites, and again, I never really used it. I mean, there's two people in the cabin, and you got a suite with a separate bedroom and a living room. I mean, again, there was no benefit to it because
Right.
usually we were in the same room anyway, so we're both going to sleep or we're both watching TV or something like that. But generally, we're going out on the ship to do something, or we're in a port and we're in port somewhere. So I never got enough use out of it.
Yeah, so that's some people that buy the suites and stuff like that. It's just a total waste of money. I mean,
no. Well, if you like to stay in your
I
room,
mean, I mean, I mean, I've seen people. Now I know people that just buy a suite for themselves or two people and spend at least $30,000 to $40,000 for a 7 day cruise, and that is way too much money. I mean, it's their money, yeah, but
I don't know if anybody who's done that. I mean, I haven't seen anybody like, and that's like on those royal ships where they have those family.
Yeah, the icon.
Like
Yeah,
I don't know anybody who's done that. But again, if you have the money, I mean, again,
yeah,
if I had money and money wasn't the object, yeah, I would, always get a suite. But again, me, I'd rather do more cruises than do the balcony.
Yeah, I can see that. So when you were on the celebration and you did the casinos, now I saw on the video you did going to the casinos. Now there's two different parts of the casino. There's one side, is it closed off, the smoking and non-smoking, is it closed off or is it just on one side?
See, I don't know. Smoking doesn't bother me, so I don't pay attention to non-smoking and smoking side. So I really don't know, and I didn't check it out. I didn't ask either, but that's just because it doesn't. I don't care whether it's smoking or not smoking. I mean, I assume if it's a casino, it's smoking. So
yeah, I think the best way to do it, and I know for a fact, on a sea day on any kind of cruises, the slot machines are open 4 hours. The tables are not, but the slot machines are. The cashiers are closed, but the slot machines are on 4 for 7. And if I want to do some gambling, I probably do it when there's a lot less people there, like 2 or 3 o'clock in the morning. And you have, the bars will be closed. So if you do go ahead before the bars close, buy you at least 3 or 4 cans of Coke, or you had the drink pack. Just get you a couple of Cokes. Get on slot machine 3 o'clock in the morning. There's not a lot of people there, and just enjoy their money, which I will be doing that on my own work credit. Yeah, absolutely.
Fairrunner says overrated, but a suite is sweet. And they are nice rooms. And if you're gonna spend time in a suite, I can understand it. Again, for me, it's not worth it. Yeah. But again, I can. Anybody who gets one, I can understand why.
Yeah. It's one of the. Now, what do you think about what do you think about the Chabais restaurant when you went on the celebration? Was it a good food? Was it?
I enjoyed it on the Mardi Gras on the celebration. I don't know. the food just wasn't as good to me, and the service wasn't as good on the celebration as it was on the Mardi Gras. But again, the Mardi Gras, when I did the Mardi Gras, they were, it's probably December or January of 22, and it wasn't a full ship. So it wasn't that crowded, and the service was good, and the food was fresh, and to me it was just better. It was okay. I'm not knocking it from celebration. It just wasn't as good.
I think you got on the celebration. That shit just came out, right? So
yeah, so
you were on the first one, right?
Yeah, I was on the first inaugural cruise. Celebration.
Yeah. So you had some crews from the Mardi Gras going to the celebration, and most of the people in Mardi Gras, and you had some new crews going on the celebration for the first time, so they had to train each other. So hopefully when it comes to the Jubilee, they'll have some crews from the Mardi Gras and the celebration going on the Jubilee. Well, we'll see. That's gonna be fun, especially this inaugural sailing.
I'm watching the basketball game. I got money on this basketball game, so I'm watching it.
Oh, the NBA. Who's winning, Miami?
No, Denver.
Oh, wow.
I have a parlay. So I need Murray to start scoring some points for Denver, and I need Jokic to score some points.
So did you do the first half? The first half total?
No. This is for the whole game. I need a Jokic to go score like 25 points, and I need Murray to score. Might have been 23 or 24 points, and then I need one of the guys from Miami to score 15 points. So if you see me looking at something, that's what I'm looking at.
No, that's right. I really, the NBA when that came, the last real good game I saw in the NBA when Kobe was playing. That's when it was feeling good. And always Jordan, I always watch him when Jordan was just nuts.
You should be watching LeBron. He's the GOAT.
We had that competition. Where's James at? He's in the finals. No. How many rings did Jordan have on one team? Oh.
Yeah, I understand that, but he just came in at the right time. Yeah, I mean Bill Russell has 11. Okay, so is he?
Yeah, that's what I seen that. I see that documentary when Jordan said he doesn't consider himself as a GOAT because he does, because you remember Jerry West and Bill Russell and those guys from the Celtics to the Lakers. That's their era, and Jordan had his in the 80s and 90s. Yeah, I agree with that. 100%. But Jordan just how can you explain Michael Jordan?
I can explain it. He never beat Bird in the playoffs.
Oh yeah.
I can say Isaiah Thomas. He was.
Oh yeah. I love that when the Bulls played the Pistons. It's gonna be a war. You know that for a fact. And I remember the last time Isaiah and Jordan played, and the Bulls won, and Isaiah left. The whole Detroit Pistons left. They were still tired on the clock. They just left. Okay, that's one of the reasons why. Jordan did not want him on the Dream Team. I mean, okay. Anyway, we can go on with that. Yeah, I told you, prime time. Anything can happen. Oh, Mr. Prime time, anything can happen. So on the celebration, I like your videos. When you're doing the tour, I think it was like 2 or 3 in the morning. It was pretty cool. Man. I could watch that. I could watch that all the time. Just because you did some good stuff. You
Please
did
do.
some this section is here. Yeah, I like the scenery. I like how they put the decorations and the bars and show you all that. That was pretty cool. I admired that. I mean, that was pretty cool when you did that. Because a lot of people you don't see that. But you did an in-depth tour, which is cool. I mean, guys, if you want to see something about the celebration or the XL class ships, go to One Shot Adventures when he did his videos on the celebration. And yes, you know what? I can do some serious workout because you probably walked a long time, or you edit. Did you do that whole in one shot, or you just edit that together?
I just walked the floors. I mean, I might have, maybe I didn't do them. And I'm trying to think. I think I did like a lot of the interior. I did in the middle of the night, because the outdoor scenes, I needed the sun to be up, so I waited for
Yeah,
the
during
sun
the
to be
day.
up to go do
Yeah,
that.
well, that was pretty. That was pretty cool. I enjoyed that. It was like I said, it's a new ship, and it was just pretty cool. Only thing, and that's the only thing I don't like about Carnival. They should have a late night, early morning restaurant other than pizza.
Well,
Uh,
you know what they used to years ago. They used to have the pizza place used to serve like chicken Caesar salad. They had some uh, like almost like paninis. They were like pizza things, but I mean, they used to have more food than just pizza. And then I guess they, whatever they decided to go with just pizza, and yeah, they should have something else besides pizza and room service.
yeah, I know NCL has a 24-hour bar restaurant on most of their ships. And I said, man, I had a choice. I had a choice to go on an NCL cruise ship or to come to Vista, but I had, there were things about New Orleans I did not like. It. I mean, especially the prices, the hotels and stuff like that. So I found Galveston most appealing, and because you know you get that Texas residence, you get that discount, and I get a discount because I'm the old man discount. when you turn 55 on a cruise ship, um, you get that discount. So you are a diamond or you're a platinum?
Ew, platinum? No, I'm diamond. Ew, ew. uh,
Oh, okay.
I'm just kidding. I'm diamond.
So do you know if you're a diamond? Uh, can you transfer that for royal, or are they not gonna? Are they gonna match it?
Royal doesn't. MSC will do a match. They won't. It won't be at their highest level. It's like one level down, whatever the level down is. I don't know what it is, which one it is, but I haven't looked into it other than just like a cursory, beginning looking into it. So they MSC is the only one that I know matches it.
Right. It's like Home Alone. I'm just looking at the chat. Guys, don't forget to hit that like button and subscribe. Don't forget to hit that thumbs up, that bell. Once again, tomorrow will be the first episode of the Daytime Show. 10 a.m. Eastern, 9 a.m. Central. Going to do some news you can use. I'm going to do some this day in history, and I'm going to find out what happened last year at the cruising. It's going to be a different kind of show. It's still going to be a little bit of prime time in the morning. So It might be 15 minutes. It might be 3 hours. I'm not gonna be in a time slot. More the merrier. If y'all want to come uh, in the chat, or you want to be on the panel, we're gonna talk about all kinds of stuff. When it comes
Aaron
to
is just sharing this all over the place. He shared it on Snapchat now.
Oh wow! Hey,
Yeah,
good evening for people on Snapchat. Thank you.
he got you
Um,
all over the place. Twitter,
yeah, thank you,
Facebook,
Fairweather.
Snapchat.
I don't have Snapchat. I had Instagram. I might have to get Snapchat. I might have to get that a try. I think I'm a little bit too old for the Snapchat.
Snapchat. I don't know. Well, I don't know. I have a Snapchat, but I don't know if it's Warm Story Adventures.
You probably have it as a bill.
Or some name. I don't know what name, but some name.
So when's the next cruise? Didn't I say that? When's your next cruise with your family?
October. I'm not sorry. April on Aurora Sea.
2024, and
Yep,
you are
it's
going
a ways
on.
away. We're planning now, trying to
Caribbean.
find out where we're going to stay at and what we're going to do.
And this one's in Florida?
It is. It's Port Canaveral, which is just like I've never been out of Galveston, but Port Canaveral is not one of my favorites because it's like an hour away from the airport, and I don't like that.
It's I do that. I go to Houston. It doesn't bother me because I take Goober, and after the flight, you want to relax. I don't think about anything. Hey, gotta take a nap.
Pretty much. Well, again, it's like after the cruise, now you got an hour ride to get to the airport.
But I'm doing. It depends. I might. You know what? I'm not gonna be in a real hurry to get home. If I win some money, I might change my flight and get there a little bit later, and then hey, you never know. I might do an Uber from Dallas to Oklahoma and get a hotel.
That sounds like a lot of money.
Get a hotel and just do out New Year's Eve, hotel casino.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I mean, why not?
Oh, I forgot all about that. Being a holiday.
Yeah, cause we get back on the 30th. I know it'll be cost a lot. If I go ahead and plan it, I gotta probably book the hotel earlier if I want to do that. I'm thinking about it. It depends. Yeah. It'll be a backup. It depends how I do on the casino, which big time.
I wouldn't count on doing well on the casino, but hopefully you do.
Well, the last 2 times on the Vista, I won big time on the. You know why? Because I win when I win at least $200 or $300, like one of those mini jackpots. I get up, cash it in as fast as I can, bro, and I put that thing in the safe, and I don't take it out of the safe until I'm getting ready to leave the ship. I don't go back and spend it, because if you win that quickly and you say, "Hey, I'm gonna let it ride," it goes faster. It goes faster. Yeah. So, since I see that ting ching, I'm getting out. I'll go do something. I'll go eat somewhere or go to the bar. Watch. Especially this cruise. You're going to have college football bowl games, the sports bar. Now, I had not. Now, the Sky Bar is not on the celebration, right? Do you know?
No, they have the Heroes Bar, which is like it's like a bar right next to the Heroes where they honor the veterans. It's right next to that, and they have quite a few TVs, and then they also have. It's connected to Guys Pig and Anchor Smokehouse, which is a restaurant, but they have TVs all around the room, and So there's quite a few TVs. If you're watching bowl games and things like that, playoffs,
Yeah,
you have plenty of TVs.
yes, I will. I'll definitely do that. Now, did you get the chance to go to the adult section or the Mardi Gras or the celebration?
Oh yeah, yeah. Uh, I like the way Carnival did the adult section on the XL class ships.
Yeah, they're pretty huge, and especially on the Royal Caribbean ships, the adult section, the one I was on the Navigator, had two hot tubs and a swimming pool. Uh, hot tubs. I can stay in there for hours just a hot tub, just laying back, kicking back. Got my Bluetooth headset. Got my MP3 player connected to Bluetooth. Put it on the chair, and you just sit back. You go to sleep in those hot tubs. Yeah, I usually do that after I eat my breakfast. And just go ahead and kick back. Bars will be open at 9. I'll wait for that. Just it's one of those.
Waiting for the bars to open at 9 a.m.
Yeah.
Okay.
There's some bars. Yeah, I think.
So you drink your breakfast.
Oh, please. I have a drink when I'm having breakfast. The rum punch. That's what I do. I mean, it's. I don't do the hard stuff until later on tonight. That night. If I'm watching a bowl game, if it's me and Derek, if Arkansas is playing in a bowl game, shoot. Gotta eat. Here's the tip for everybody. If you're on a cruise ship and you have not been on a cruise ship and you're drinking, you gotta eat something before you start drinking. That's all I want you to know. Little tip. Yeah, so I won't do the heavy stuff until probably about 11:30, 12 o'clock. And then go back to the casino, see how I do.
You say the heavy heavy drinking starts at 11 or 12?
At night.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, at night. Yeah.
That's bedtime.
Yeah, bedtime. And then you could do a couple shots of Fireball or a shot of tequila, put me to sleep. Yeah, and then, I think those XL class ships, are they very smooth, or did you have any problems with that?
Yeah, no problems. They have the latest technology, so it's usually pretty good. Again, it all depends on the weather. If it's rough seas, it's gonna be rough seas for big ships, also. So.
Yeah, sometimes those rocket things will put me to sleep.
Mm-hmm.
It looks like a young lady talking me to sleep. Yeah, okay, rock me to sleep. But yeah, the celebration of the Mardi Gras, and basically you said the food of the Mardi Gras is better than the celebration.
I thought it was.
What are you smiling at, Bill? What are you smiling, man? You got that.
I'm watching basketball. And
okay. I just yeah, you're watching. Okay, that means she's winning, folks. Yes.
No, yes. I haven't met my parlay yet. I'm still hoping.
Okay, so yeah, okay, yeah. I'll Pit Runner. I'm on Instagram. If you can see the Z Show Cruise Fun, I'm on Instagram. So give me a holler. I'll go ahead and do all that good stuff. So all know that you like the Mardi Gras because the food's better. I guess they have more experience when you're on the Mardi Gras than you had in the celebration. And you gotta remember when he was on the Mardi Gras, it wasn't 100%, right? It was probably about 60 or 70.
Right. I think that had more to do with than the food being different and things like that. Other than the food, I like the celebration better. I think they set up the bars better. I think they had DJ Q, and I liked. I did. They had the Flying Scotsman on Mardi Gras, and then they also had Lee Mason on Celebration, and I like both of those guys.
Yeah, so like I said, I think it's tomorrow will be 201 or 200 days before the cruise. Now I got yeah. So basically, I got to get I got to be. As far as me working out and stuff like that, yes, I will be intensifying my workouts. Uh, oh, okay, yeah.
Pure Runner says he shared it to Instagram stories and to this to TT, and I'm done. I don't know what TT is.
What is CT, bro? You didn't get on
Oh,
there.
TikTok,
Oh, TikTok.
Tickety Talk.
I'm too old for TikTok.
I definitely have a TikTok.
Yeah, I'm way too old for TikTok. If I'm doing TikTok, I'll be on there for hours and hours and hours to get some good stuff there. But yeah, so the what are your expectations about the Jubilee? What are you what do you
You know
think
what? I don't
about
have
this?
too many. No, I don't have me too many. I'm assuming it's going to be a carbon copy of the Mardi Gras and Jubilee. A couple of bars around, maybe the theme. I mean, it's going to be in Texas. It might be a Western theme or something like that. But I don't expect to see a big difference between the ships. So I don't have a lot of expectations.
Yeah, I'm just because I have not been on an XL class ship. I am looking forward for the I guess the adult area. I heard is way bigger than the Vista class ships. I think that the 9-10 hours is gonna be very interesting. Hopefully they do it right. With the nighttime and uh, am I gonna be a huge critic with the DJ? Probably will because I keep an eye on that and see how he does his stuff. I mean, most of the DJs do it through their computers or laptops and stuff like that. They do it with cheating. I mean, I remember back in
They all had. I think they all had computers.
everything has a computer. I remember back in the day, I used to have two turntables and do it that way. Then, then we have a friend of mine had he has multiple CDs put on the CD track, and now most of the DJs are doing computer software and all the music like that. Station Travel used to do it like that too, and she has thousands of songs. But yeah, she just got back for Alaska cruise. She said she loved it, but I haven't seen her in a while. I know she's doing some stuff to her house, so she has been on
Uh-huh.
for a while. But well, you know what? I think it's almost time to get out of here. You know me, because I gotta get some sleep. I gotta do a show in the morning.
You got a busy day ahead of you.
Yeah. So let me double check here before I. Oh yes, 8:49. Hour 45 minutes. Uh, so do you think it's hard as a content creator since you got monetized to just to keep it going? Um, as soon as you got monetized, now the real job is you gotta be consistent with your videos and stuff like that.
Well, I mean, again, if you want to grow and become a bigger channel, you have to be consistent. I haven't been that consistent, so um, I'm not. I haven't put my all into it, so it's not hasn't been hard for me. But again, you do you do start thinking about like every time you go someplace as far as having content and things like that. But
Hmm.
it is. I like doing YouTube, so I'm gonna
Yeah.
keep doing it. I'll probably start doing some more lives and. Uh,
So how do they do it? They don't actually send you a check. I guess they'll send it to your account you set up, and they'll send it to you that way.
Right, you'll set up a Google AdSense account, and it'll go to your banking account, whatever, however you have it set up. It'll usually your banking account.
Yeah, because I got two banking accounts. I got my main one, and then I got an emergency one, just in case anything comes up. I got that. I might put all that in my emergency account instead of my regular account. Um, so yeah, but I got a lot of work to do. I got a lot of work. I gotta. I remember when you were trying to do your hours because you had the subscribers and you were working on your hours. I mean, you were just basically hustling yourself. I hate to say that, but you were just almost all day, every day, just
Well, it's
So
on quite a bit. And then, but again, even being on though quite a bit doesn't mean anything. You need friends, you need people to watch. So I mean, it's not just. I just couldn't just be on. I had to have my friends and watching and playing my playlist and things like that. So I didn't do it I definitely didn't do it by myself.
yeah, so okay, so let me ask you this question on your playlist. Other than so they do every play. So how does it work? Uh, since you got a playlist, I got different kinds of playlists with different kinds of stuff I've been using. You two will pay for that one too, or just you making content and
Will
there's
did you say would they pay for it?
yeah. I mean, if you have like a different playlist.
Well, I mean, I get people watching my videos and watching the commercials on my videos. It's how they being monetized works. So, I mean, if people want to run my playlist and watch the commercials, yes, I would make some money off of it. But it's not. Again, I forget, and I couldn't tell you exactly what the price is. But it's X amount of dollars for, or I shouldn't say dollars, probably cents per 1,000 views and all that good stuff. So, and you try to
So
get sponsors and you try to get some super chats and memberships and all that. So one day, whenever I think I want to put enough work into it, I'll start some memberships probably where people would buy a membership and I would give them something extra. Maybe I would do a private chat with them, or I share their channel out on a regular basis. Whatever it might be, you have to come up with whatever you think people would want to pay to be to help sponsor the channel.
yeah, so basically, so you got all your videos edited as far as your trip.
No, no. Again, run into a little issues over here, but I still got a few more a lot more to edit.
And yeah, your editing software is. So my question is for you, since you're using a laptop, you're not using a regular PC for your editing.
Yeah, I do a laptop. I do a laptop.
Yeah, so my editing skills. Yeah, well, you remember when I first started, I had that laptop. I don't use that laptop anymore. You know the difference, right? You can
Yeah,
tell
well,
the difference.
I had one laptop too, but it just didn't work. And then I think I wound up getting a laptop from probably Best Buy, maybe. And I love it. I had they had a sale. I kept looking for sales, so they had a sale, so I was able to get a decent laptop. And knock on wood, I haven't had any problems with the laptop.
So you probably have a laptop that has like 16 gigs DDR4 memory.
Uh, 16 gigs. I don't know what the type. I don't know what kind of type of memory. What
No, it's
RAM or whatever.
usually if you have like a DDR4, four is probably the fastest one to get DDR. The three and under is very slow. I think the one I had on my laptop was DDR3, and I couldn't do any real serious editing because if I tried to do that, it took forever or overheat or shut down. So
Hmm.
I said, man, we'll go ahead and hook up my mom's. That one has You don't even hear it. That one has like DDR4, 16 gigs. So my next machine will be the next gaming PC, and definitely I'm transferring my living room to that gaming PC
You,
slash
you
home
keep saying
theater.
gaming PC. Do you play games on your PC or do you play them on Xbox?
Right now, as of right now, I play it on my Xbox uh, until I complete my gaming PC. I was going to use my old PC to do it, but it's way too old. It has Windows 7 on it. So I said, okay, I might, yeah, Windows 7 gaming PC. No,
Next thing
I
you know,
might.
you tell me you have Windows 95 on it.
Oh no. Those of you don't know, Windows 95 was that was back in the day. I was I had Windows 95, and yeah, it was it was yeah. And back in the day, I think the Windows 7 is the one I used to download. Don't recommend you do it anymore. Uh, that's one I have in my living room. That's one that has Windows 7, and that one was crazy. And you remember when they used to have uh, uh, what you call it, DSL dial-up internet?
Oh yeah.
Yeah, basically I had to dial up. I thought it was big time when I had dial up,
Yep.
But
AOL.
if you
Yep.
when
Yep.
I had dial up, they didn't tell me you need to get another line because if I try to call you, somebody try to call you, if you're doing something, disconnect that quickly. And I said, don't call me. I'm doing some stuff. If you want to call me, you just page me, pager. Yeah. And then when I got the cable, I said, man, this is so quick. And yeah, I used to do all that. That was let's see, Destination Fun. Let's see. Oh, Anthony.
Destination Fun says you play your games on a PlayStation. I didn't know you were a PlayStation man.
Sherry. I mean, yeah, Sherry. I dare you to wake up Danny when he's sleeping. Do it live and see what happens. Danny sleeps during the day. He plays at night. So when she's on there, I always say, "Go ahead and wake your boyfriend up. Do it live." Because I caught him. We caught him one time. He was snoring. I said, "Yeah, go wake him up. Go wake him up." uh, no, Sherry. I don't play that child's game. No. And well, Jennifer, Matthew's not on here. They had a PlayStation showcase a couple weeks ago. Very, very disappointing. I'm just saying, right? And Xbox, Microsoft was doing their next Sunday morning. I'll be watching that definitely. Starfield will be coming out. That's going to be a new game. They said it's supposed to be better than Halo. We'll find out. We'll see about that. But yeah, all right. You know what? It's been 2 hours, and I'm getting tired.
All right. Well,
Okay,
nice meeting you,
hey
brother.
guys, on the chat, thank you guys for coming in. Peer runners, I'll hug you later. Bill,
Take
appreciate you
care.
coming in. Those of you, don't forget, tomorrow morning, 9 a.m. Central, 10 a.m. Eastern, the first episode of the Z Show Primetime Morning Show will be coming on. You don't want to miss this. If you're going to miss it, you can watch on the replay. I'll put this on the playlist. The morning shows will be on the playlist. So, but on behalf of everybody, I hope you guys had a great weekend. Y'all stay out of trouble. Me, I'm gonna stay out of trouble. Yeah, I'm gonna stay out of trouble. Yeah, that's very hard. Hey, the wise man always says, "Do not drink and drive. Do not hang around with knuckleheads who do. And when you're on a cruise ship, drink responsible. Be responsible when you're drinking, because you don't want to end up like that knucklehead that was in the Gulf of Mexico, and we never heard from him. I don't know if I don't know about him. You haven't heard anything about him. So, I don't know if it's a fraud or something. I don't know what he's trying to do. But anyways, we are out of here. Thank you guys so much. Bill, appreciate you coming in.
Talk to you later.
And I'll talk to y'all later. Don't forget, One Star Adventures this Thursday, 3 o'clock Central, 4 o'clock Eastern. He has a great show. Go ahead and check him out. Go ahead and watch his playlist.
I have a premiere tomorrow at 4 p.m.
Okay, Monday at 4 p.m. One Star Adventures. 4 p.m.
Eastern time.
3 p.m. Central Time. Thank you guys.
Talk to you later.
Appreciate everybody. Thank you guys for coming out. I thank you guys for all your support. Everybody, once again, thank you guys for your support. I hope I do a good job in the morning. And don't you all be up in the morning, please. I love your support. Tomorrow it's gonna be fun. I'm not gonna be sleeping tonight. I'm gonna be doing some research. But thank you guys so much for that. I love y'all. Appreciate it. Y'all stay safe. And we love you.